Quick bow in, let the right remind. Up. And, alright, cool. So, you guys have been through a lot of techniques and stuff, been doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to kind of do the same thing I did in the other class, but you guys will benefit from it more in the aspect of being able to translate or transmit this to your students, or use it for your own teaching and research. So we're gonna work through some drilling, and then we're gonna talk about how that drilling enhances our training and enhances our self-defense. Okay. How many of you have striking set? Striking set. I know you don't. I know you don't. That's okay. Okay, we'll go through it. I just want to go through the first four moves in striking set, or the first four in this series. Okay. And so, if everybody just get a space on the floor here. From a basic horse, I'm going to go mirror image. We're going to go straight punch, roll to a back fist. Straight punch, roll to a back fist. Straight punch, roll to a hammer fist. Straight punch, roll to a hammer. Straight punch to a hook. Straight punch to a hook. Straight punch to a horizontal hammer. Straight punch to a horizontal hammer. Good. Okay. So that's all we're going to work today. Okay. We're going to take this in bites, and I'm going to show you how we're going to use it later, or how you can insert this into, and I know you guys have already had some conversations about the equation formula, insert, suffix, prefix, and all that cool stuff, right? Okay. So this is let me borrow you, Mr. Stanley. This is the first thing we're going to do. First, I'm going to take this off and take this off. I don't want this kid to kick my butt, break my phone, break my glasses. Okay. So what we're going to do is, as we're facing each other, now remember this is an exercise to help us, and this is what I call a tactile engagement training, or tactile engagement drill. It means that we're touching each other, and we're going to work on touching each other. So my first punches in the series is 1, 2, okay? Now we have interference, we go path of least resistance, 1, 2, okay? Path of least resistance, 1, 2. All he's doing is checking, 1, 2. Checking, 1, 2. We'll get to this later. If I'm doing delayed sword, we're going to get here later, but we're going to go through a bunch of other stuff first. I come here, and he checks this strike, I go 1, 2, okay? So now I get to incorporate this drill and this tactile engagement understanding into my self-defense techniques, okay? So we'll start with this one. I punch, he goes here. If I'm going high, my check and my collapse is on the top. There's a reason for this, okay? You'll notice that this pulls this away. I'm collapsing his zone, I'm folding his height zone forward, okay? And taking all this stuff away. It takes away the kicks, it takes away all this other stuff. All that's cool, important stuff for self-defense and street combat, right? Okay? So I punch, I pull this down, back fist. It also creates what? Opposition of forces into the back fist, right? So as I'm pulling him in, I go here. If I like him and I don't want to kill him, boom, I can pull this in and go straight to the chest plate. But, you know, anyway. If I'm going low, I'm going to come underneath and clear and pull that. This changes the dynamics and changes this. So as I come here, it pulls across this way or it pulls this way. So I'm changing the width. What am I doing again? I'm also still addressing this follow-up punch or strike. Okay? Now you guys are black belts, we're going to get into some funner stuff where we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and I have an arm bar here. Okay? Now I can go into and I'll do a bunch of other fancy stuff. Okay, so all we're going to do, we're going to pair off, we're going to get started right away. We're going to go 1 over the top, 2, 1 over the top, 2, 1 underneath to the bottom, 2, 1 underneath to the bottom, 2. This, I'm holding a waiter's check. Feel free to grab that and lock it, okay? Lock it in. Good. Let's grab a partner. Let's go.
All right. So,
okay, break for a second, break. All right, so, let me borrow you, young man. you guys are all black belts. That means my hand, when I'm punching, shouldn't be back here. Check. There you go. Okay? Where's my hand at? Okay? When I'm doing this, and this is important, you guys need to focus on where's my hand at? It's up here. Where's my hand at? It's up here. Where's my hand at? Okay? My hands are in front of me, not one over here, one over here, one over here, one over here. Yeah? None of this while I'm supposed to be doing over this. Yeah? Good.
Maybe if I did it. You go low, you check
Good. All right, break for a second. So except for you guys, let me ask you this. What does this look like? What technique does that look like? I said except for you guys. What? Good. Alternating maces, right? It's alternating maces. I go 1, 2. Okay? I went 1, 1, 2. Okay? It's the same thing. We'll get back to that later. I just want you to recognize the motion. Recognize the sequence, right? It's the same. Lots and lots of sequences in Kempo, martial arts actually, are the same sequences, but they have different things, right? I'm not going to get into sequence or scripting because Mr. Maxwell did a beautiful job with that. I just want you to recognize that, okay? Go ahead. A couple more minutes and we'll move on. Make sure you're going high and low. High and low. Yes. No, that was good. Don't pull that back. Don't pull back in. I know. All right, break. Okay, you guys are black belts, so we're going to keep this moving. Mr. Stanley, can I borrow you? Where did he go? Mr. Stanley? Oh, he's being tied up by Miss Monica. Okay, so we have 1 high, 2 high, 3 low, 4 low, 5 over the top and around. This is the next move in the striking set, right? Boom, over the top and around. Boom, underneath and around. Boom, underneath and around. I'm going high, I come over the top. I'm going low, I come underneath, right? So, we talked about what does this look like? Alternating maces, right? What does this look like? Reversing mace. Very good. Thank you guys for not cheating for me. Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to move into that next phase. Just working on high with the hook and low with the hammer fist. Yeah? Go ahead. There you go. There you go. Nice. There you go. Okay, break. Everybody got that? Piece of cake, right? Easy peasy. Moving at the speed of light. All right, Mr. Stanley, where you at? Okay, so we move into now. Okay, now we need to understand how that this can be continued in striking set with the follow-up, right? Okay, so I punch, I go here, he checks. Okay, what am I going to do? Here, I go here. Okay, or I go 1 over the top, 2, 3. Okay, so I go into my next move. 1, 2. Okay, now if he checks that, over the top, 3. If he checks that, what am I going to do? Underneath, 4. Right? See how this is working? You look confused, my friend.
Checking all the way until the last one.
We're not going that far yet. I was just getting, I'm ahead of you.
Okay.
So all we're going to do for now is going to go 1, 2. He checks. 3, 4. Okay? So we're taking this. Okay? We're taking this 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? We're having him double check. Or, right? Does that make sense? Let's try it, sir. Give it a shot.
Well, you know, so you'll be able to.
There you go. Good. Yeah. See, you got it.
We're just more looking at it.
It's a long day.
You got this.
No, I don't.
You're just checking. You check. You roll. Check again. You roll. No, that's it. Stop me. Okay, great. Break for a second. Okay, now if we take a look at this string of motion, and we look at and we want to study or see is this practicing economy in motion, right? Points of origin, those kind of things. So as I'm here and I go here, notice that here I've already got this hand and he's put this check up. Where is this hand at? It's right there to be able to come underneath, boom, and strike, right? Now as he checks that one, so moving to the next one, it's right there to be able to come over the top Hook and punch, right? Pull and grab. Now as he checks that one, same thing applies. I'm right there in position to go into this, okay? Now, I go 1, 2, 3. Now we can change it up and we can go into something else. Go. Yeah. Now we just transitioned to the other side where I need now to finish something else, right? Okay. Stay on this side. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He checks, come up. 6. He checks, come up. 7. This is coming underneath 7, right? Easy peasy, right? Come on, that guy. Right? Okay, so we'll go here. 1, 2, 3. Parry. 4. He checks. Grab. 5. Okay? Now clearly in the street I'm not going to do this.
Right.
Okay? I'm doing this exercise to understand my potential. Right? Regardless of what they do. And to understand